everyone, it's Michelle here from 3Ps, and today I want to share with you a quick little craft project you can do to create you some little shaker pockets. Now I have shown shaker pockets in previous videos using these 9-pocket sleeves, where you just cut out the one that you want and then seal it up, using a wood burning or fuse tool, which I will be using a wood burning tool today. But what I'm using instead is this bag of card sleeves. Now I got mine at Hobby Lobby, as you can see, for $1.59. And so for basically $1.60, you get 100. The quantity is 100, which is a ton of sleeves for pocket change basically. And I'll show you what they look like. Now they measure 2 5/8 by 3 5/8. Let me peel this up so you can see. So they are just slightly too big to fit in a 9-pocket sleeve as they are. You can wedge them in there. You can kind of tuck them in, but they don't lay flat. So if you fill it with sequins and embellishments or put any kind of washi tape on there, they really don't want to lay in there. And so if you want to use these little pre-cut sleeves, you can use them in pocket letters, but you will have to trim off the sides by probably like 1/16 of an inch or something like that. Just a little bit of a cut down on the side. So, but what I like about these pre-cut sleeves is, well, that they're pre-cut and they're sealed up on all 3 sides, and then at the top it's open. So it makes filling your pocket and then sealing it pretty easily. Now, in the demo today, I will be showing how I use the wood burning tool. I have not tried to seal it up with like tape or anything like that, but you could probably create yourself a little pouch, because they aren't, they aren't pre-sealed, so there's nothing to peel off and then fold over so that it seals up. But you could probably easily do that yourself. Probably get you like a red line tape and just put a strip across the top and then fold it over so that it seals up like a little pocket. And then you could probably conceal that like this with washi tape so that people can't see the red line tape, and that would probably work out just fine. But for today's demonstration, I'm just going to do one that I'm going to seal up with the wood burning tool. So you just fill it up like you do, any shaker pockets, if you've seen any of the videos that are out there. And it just fills up like normal. Now I have these little canisters that I got at Michael's. I actually got these 50% off when they were on sale. I think they normally run like $8 or maybe $5. I can't remember. They weren't very expensive. I think I got them for like $3 or maybe $3.50 for each one, and they last quite a bit. They have tons of stuff in there. So let's see here. I'm just gonna randomly pick colors. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm just gonna pick stuff and throw it in there. So I'm gonna put put some micro beads in here. I like the micro beads. I think it helps stuff roll around, but it pours out pretty fast. So. But it doesn't take much. And then I've got one like this. I think we'll use some like fuchsia hearts in here. Let's see. Really no rhyme or reason. Just kind of tossing stuff in here. And let's see. I guess we'll do. Let's see what's in here. I guess we can do these little like copper hearts. Is that what those are? Maybe I guess we'll do the little brown ones. Now we do the copper ones. I'm just going to toss some of these in here. Yeah, that's fine. Just leave it like that. And then I'm going to throw in some like sequin items. I got these little white flowers at Tuesday morning. Was it last week? I think it was. They were like 69 cents. So, yeah. Throw a couple more of those in there. I like them. Little white flowers. And let's see. What else can we put in here? How about some... I got these bright pink flowers. I actually got these at Hobby Lobby on clearance for 71 cents or 74 cents or something like that during Christmas. It came in a multi-pack with like blue, pink, red, silver, gold. And I just separated out each of the colors. That way I could just pick out the ones I wanted. I got these little canisters at Dollar Tree. They make storing sequins pretty easy. Or at least I think so. I guess we can put some plain sequins. Let's see here. I want some purple. Put some purple in there. Right. And the seal on these is pretty tight. So I love these little canisters. I have like a ton of them stored away because they sell out so fast at Dollar Tree. They got bigger ones like this too. Sometimes you can find, but yeah. So anyway, so then you would just, fill it up however much you want to put in here. I think that'll do for now. And then what I'm using, I know in some videos they talk about using like a metal ruler, to lay down and then put along the edge so you can seal it up. But what I ended up buying, because metal rulers are like $12 to $15, or they can be, I ended up picking up one of these at Dollar Tree. And it's you use it in baking, for scooping up dry materials. But it's already got a ruler along the edge, so that's handy. And I like that it's got a nice grip on the side that I can hold, while I'm sealing something up. And again, it's metal, and it was $1. So, yeah. So it was over in like the baking supplies. Now for these little bags, if you want to make sure there's enough air in there for things to roll around, you can always blow a little air on the inside of the bag. And that kind of gets the static out a little bit and puffs a little air in there so that they roll around. So everything rolls around, I should say. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line this up on the edge, all the way up to the edge here. And then I'm going to take this wood burning tool that I have. Now this wood burning tool I got at Hobby Lobby. I used a 40% off coupon, and it was $7.50. The only difference between this wood burning tool and say the fuse tool, well, it's number one, the price tag. And the second thing is the bit that goes at the end. I'm trying not to touch that because it is hot. Is the bit that goes in at the end. The fuse tool, which I think is made by We Are Memory Keepers and Project Life, is that it comes with a little like rotary looking tool bit or bit that goes at the end and creates like the little dot effect. And as you can see, unlike the pocket letters, this doesn't have that on there. So for these particular sleeves, I would use the straight edge anyway. That way it just looked the same. So like I said, you can get this. I got mine at Hobby Lobby. They also have it at Michael's. Both places have coupons. So, and I've made plenty of projects and have had no need to have the little decorative bit. And it does exactly the same thing. In fact, the base part of the fuse and the wood burning tool is the exact same design. So literally the only difference between them for the most part is the bit that goes at the end. In fact, the wood burning tool comes with a stand. Now it does not, I know the wood burning or the fuse comes with one of the little metal measurement ruler things, but this will work just fine, and it only cost me $1. So total investment, I guess, for this little kit would be $8.50 versus $30. So anyway, enough on that, back to the project. So then you would just scoot it up to the edge like this. And we're just going to seal this off. It's hard to see around my little camera set up here. So I'm just going to seal this off at the end. You want to go at a steady pace. You don't want to go so fast that it doesn't seal, but you don't want to go so slow that, you basically just burn it to oblivion. So that's it. And you want to lay it on top of a piece of paper, like a piece of cardstock. And that way you can peel it right off, and it does not melt the paper, and it will not melt my mat underneath it. So then you're just going to take this away. And I'm just going to peel this up. Now you might have a little straggler piece there. Got a little piece of plastic hanging off the edge. And you can just kind of trim it away if you have that. Which is what I did there. So yeah. And that way it's nice and sealed up on the sides. And now you've got yourself a little shaker pocket. I think I squeezed out too much air. I did. I squeezed out too much air there when I was sealing it up. If you can see here, like this one where I blew in it pretty good. It's got a lot of air sealed in the pocket. Everything moves around really smooth. And on this one here, I squeezed out too much air and it doesn't really shake around. So I think I'm going to redo it and cut it open. So everything's getting stuck. So you just want to make sure that you're not, pressing out too much air. So I'm going to clip that off and try again. I'm going to blow a little bit of air in there, making sure that there's a nice air pocket for everything to move around. And I'm going to make sure that I don't push out all the air this time. I think I laid the metal piece down and it pushed out the air. So I'm just going to line this up, and I'm going to run my tool along the side. Making a nice seal. Actually, I think that did it in one pass. Let's check. Yeah, still did it in one pass. So there we go. Yeah, now everything's moving around. Left a little, yeah, squeeze out too much air. So there we go. And you only had to seal up one side. Now, if you want, you can decorate this up with washi tape, which I think is what we're going to do today. I've already got two that look like this, so I think I'm going to do one where it's got it on all four sides. Kind of like this heart one here. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this one. A little box of washi tape here. And I think maybe this, oh, that's cute. Let's try, I'm going to go with this one. So I got this tape, washi tape at Dollar Tree. Actually, I've gotten a lot of washi tape at Dollar Tree. There's one Dollar Tree. Well, I have three where I live, or close to where I live. And I think we'll fold it over. Close to where I live. But there's one in particular. It's actually the furthest away. I actually have to drive to like the next county. But that particular store always has tons of washi tape. I'm going to fold this back and seal that up. Just like that. So it's going to create like a little border along the sides. It's pretty cute washi tape. They usually have tons there, and I grab all the, usually one of every kind that they have, and if they have multiples, I try to grab as many as I possibly can. Because it sells so fast. And for $1, oh my goodness. They actually had some Scotch brand a while back. I didn't care for the patterns that were on it, so I didn't grab the Scotch brand. But they actually had some Scotch brand washi tape for $1. At Walmart, it's $3. I was like, geez. So I try to keep an eye out for that. Or you can always get like this one here, Scotch brand. I got it on clearance for like 97 cents or something like that. Or let's see. $1.46. Yeah, sorry. I got this at Target. It was on clearance. So sometimes you can look out and find it other places. The Target dollar spot actually has some pretty cute washi tapes as well. So in there, right now I think they have some Valentine ones. They're pretty cute. But then again, it's just like Dollar Tree in that, you know, they go quick. Alright. Actually, this little pocket's turning out pretty cute. Might use this in a birthday card. My cousin Stephanie is having a birthday coming up in February, so might have to add this to some kind of birthday card or something. We'll see. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna snip this off. And there we go. Now we have a cute little shaker window that I could easily add some, you know, clear, you know, adhesive, like the sticky back paper. I think I had shown in another video where I used some Sharpie markers to make some little decorative windows. But I could easily slap a sticky back paper on here and stick it down to, you know, a card or something. So, and yeah. So as you can see, try to stick it in it's just a teeny bit too wide to go in to a pocket letter. So if I were to make something, use these little pocket sleeves for pocket letter embellishments, I would have to take a sleeve and trim it down, which is what I've done on this one. I trimmed down the side and just sealed it, so it made a little pocket. But now this pocket would be narrow enough to slip down into a pocket letter like this. So, and it still leaves enough room on the sides if I want to put a washi tape or something decorative. So, yeah. Yeah, it's just a little bit too big. You can see there's just a little too, yeah. So, well, that's it, ladies. So if you need some kind of metal tool to use for sealing up edges for your pocket letter embellishments using like your fuse or wood burning tool, just grab you one of these metal things from Dollar Tree. Cost $1. And like I said, I like that it has a big grip on the side that I can hold. And my hand, unlike a ruler that's, you know, this wide, I did have a piece of metal I was using before, and it was pretty thin, and I kept almost nicking my thumb on the wood burning tool. So at least with this, there's so much space in between your hand and the edge where you're burning. It'd be impossible to burn yourself. I'm not saying that you couldn't, but it's pretty unlikely. So I do like that. And for $1, can't go wrong with that. So, and again, these little pocket sleeves. And I got these at Hobby Lobby, but I'm pretty sure they have them at Target, Walmart, Joann's, Michael's. You know, you might be able to find these. So for $1.59, 100 sleeves, that is a ton of shaker embellishments. So here they are again. Here's 2 with the tapes on the top and bottom. This washi tape I got they have at Target right now. And then this leopard print I got at Dollar Tree. And this little heart one I got at Target. And then again, this, what is that, Harlequin maybe design? I got that at Dollar Tree. So hopefully this will give you some nice embellishment ideas that you can use in your craft projects. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a great day.